Hi and welcome. Today I'm going to take you through how to transition up a level. So if you are currently at a level 5 sight reading, I'm going to help you to get up to a level 6 sight reading. Remember, level 6 is the hardest sight reading that New York State offers. So, this transition is a little bit tricky, but hang in there and you'll get it. All right, first let's look at what a level 5 encompasses, okay? I don't think at this point we're thrown for a loop with any of these keys, any of these does. I think the time signatures we've got. The range, just remember you might extend above or below an octave by a single note. So your range could be do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re. Could go up to there. Or it could be re, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti. It might go down to low T. Just keep that in mind as you're looking through the sight reading. Interval-wise, the trickiest thing for people in a level 5 is identifying the sol, ti, re versus the do, mi, sol. Do, mi, sol being a tonic pattern and sol, ti, re being a dominant pattern. The easy way to look for this is by thinking of do, mi, sol as either line, 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 or space, space, space. Let me show you an example. In this top example here, I can see that do is the third space. And so now I know, okay, if I'm looking for do, mi, sol, I'm looking for space, space, space. Look right here. I see space, space, space. That must be do, mi, sol because do lived in the space. Now, when I'm searching for sol, ti, re, what I'm looking for is the opposite of that. So if do, mi, sol is space, 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 sol, ti, re will be line, line, line. All right, let's see if I can find one that looks like that. Right here, I see skipping notes that are line, line, line. That must be my sol, ti, re. That's just a quick and easy way to check. Let's do a different example. In this example, let's look at a do that is on a line. Right here, I see a do with a line chopping it. Here's my do, mi, sol, line, line, line. When I'm searching for sol, ti, re, instead of looking for line, 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 I'm going to look for space, space, space. So right here, I see a space, space, space. That must be sol, ti, re. Rhythmically, there's nothing too tricky in here except for the dotted quarter followed by an eighth. Remember when you read this that it feels like you bounce off of the second beat. For example, if I read this 4/4 example, it sounds like this. Do, do, day, do, day, do, do, day. Can you get this measure right here? Ready? Practice by yourself. Here you go. You should have said do, day, do. If you were not able to get that, you should go back to the previous level and just review. Anyway, I think that we're good to move on to a level 6. Now, there are a few challenges within a level 6 sight reading. The first one I noticed right away is time signature-wise, not only are we dealing with duple meters, but we're also dealing with 6/8. So we're dealing with that doodaddy feel. The main thing to remember is that in 6/8 time, everything is kind of doubled in terms of the way you think about it. So instead of the dotted quarter note, sorry, lights went off, hold on. Instead of the dotted quarter note getting 1.5 beats, it kind of feels like 3 micro beats. All right, let's try this with doodaddies. Ready? Here we go. Do, do-daddy, do-daddy, do, D. Think about why this would be do, D. You should have thought, oh, well, the rest takes the place of the da. So that is why. Keep going. Ready? And do-daddy, do, do-dee, do-daddy. Freeze. Why would this one be a D? You should have said, well, okay, that first note kind of takes the place of the do and the da. It kind of eats the da, right? Okay, start right here. Ready, go. Do. Do-da-dee. How could I tell that this note was on a do? Well, you should have said this quarter rest instead of getting like 1 beat. It kind of takes up like 2 microbeats. So it takes the place of da and D. Do, do, da, D. And one last measure. Ready, go. Do, do, da, D. Rhythmically, that's what you're going to see in 6/8 time is stuff like that. In terms of challenges that you might encounter in 4/4, 2/4, or 3/4, the only real challenge is the triplet pattern. You will be dealing with eighth note triplets, so you just have to be able to switch from a do-day feel to a do-daddy feel while maintaining the same macro beat. Let's look at this example first. Can you start with saying do-days? Ready and go. Do day. Keep that going. And stop. Now, see if you can get doodaddies within that same macro beat. Ready and go. Do-daddy, 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 do-daddy. Go to do-day, ready, go. Do-day, do-day. Now switch. Do-daddy, do-daddy, do. Switch back. Do-day, do-day, do-day. Switch. Do-daddy, do-daddy. Now go back and forth with each one. You're going to do one do-day, one do-daddy. Ready and go. Do-day, do-daddy, do-day, do-daddy. That's what you see right here. Do-day, do-daddy, do-day. Let's try this measure right here. Ready, set, and here we go. Do, day, do-daddy, do. As long as you're proficient with that, you should be good to go. So rhythmically, those are all the challenges that you have with a level 6 sight reading, okay? You might see like an 8th rest, but I think you guys are all good with that, I would assume. In terms of dynamics, the new thing that you'll have is a crescendo or a decrescendo, getting louder, getting softer, easy. Now, in terms of pitches, this is what everybody usually tends to worry about. We are used to tonic versus dominant patterns from our level 5 sight readings, right? But what we're not used to maybe is a descending dominant pattern. So let's do some practicing. There's our do. Repeat these tonic patterns after me. Do, mi, sol. Sol, mi, do. Sol, do. Do, sol. Okay, those are all fair game, and I think you've probably mastered those. What I'm interested in is the dominant patterns. So let's begin on do. Okay, so let's actually sing up to high sol. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Let's sing sol, ti, re. Listen first. Sol, ti, re. Try it. Let's try that backwards. Re, ti, sol. Now sing do. Do is here. Sing sol. Sol is here. Try to sing this pattern. Watch first. Ready? Go. That was sol, ti, re. How about this one? Ready? Go. Re, ti, sol. Sing down the scale. Sol. You should have landed on do. Sing this. Re. Now I'm wondering if you can get from re to sol. Think through that in your head. Re to sol. Re is here. Where's sol? Sol is here. That's a very common pattern in a level 6 is re, sol. Okay. Let's switch back and forth. Can you sing do, sol? Do is here. Ready? Go. Do, sol was the correct answer. Sing sol, ti, re. The correct answer is sol, ti, re. Invert that backwards. Ready? Go. Re, ti, sol. Sing sol, mi, do. Ready? Go. Sol. Do. You should have landed here. Sol, mi, do. Wonderful. Try this one. Ti, re was the correct answer. How about this? Re, sol is the correct answer. Sol, re is the correct answer. Sing this. Sol, do is the correct answer. If you can get really comfortable with tonic and dominant patterns, you're going to nail a level 6 sight reading. The main thing to remember is that if your do is on a line, then your do, mi, sol will be on lines. If your do is on a space, then your do, mi, sol will be on a space. If your do is on a line, then your sol, ti, re will be on a space. If your do is on a space, then your sol, ti, re will be on a line. Excellent. Happy practicing on these level 6s. You will do a great job.